Houston, say again, please.
Houston, we've had a problem.
Hey there folks, welcome you all to part 9 of Game of Thrones on the PlayStation 3. We are exactly where we were at the end of part 8. It has been quite the while since I played part 8, so this could get messy. I think I remember the buttons-ish. Now we're at the point where we've to help. We've got to work with this evil beggar here. Queen Cercei has forced us to work together to see who's the better man. Let's go and speak to Yohn here.
I imagine that they're the famous blood-seekers whose merits you extol to the Queen.
That is indeed them. Yohn, Zeal and Wex, whom you see here, are my lieutenants.
They look like a gang of outlaws. we have a task to accomplish.
It is time to take care of the task that the Queen gave us.
Apparently it begins here, in this pottery workshop.
What does the potter have to do with the man we seek?
The Mother Hand does not carry this name by chance. The man has many protégés in King's Landing. One of them is a potter's apprentice here. He is named Harry Waters. He is a bastard. My spies reported that the Mother Hand's men watch him closely. Let's go rough him up a bit. It should get the Mother Hand to come out of his hole. Yohn, tell us what you have learned.
Young Harry is working here now, I am sure of it. On the other hand, he is not alone. The shop is full of apprentices. Old Jaremy loves the company of young boys from what I've heard. What shall we do with these other sweet lads?
Kill them. I won't have them running around talking about what they saw.
Let us take care of this quickly and well. No, must stop this massacre.
Then it would be best to start by not killing anyone. When swords do the talking, things quickly get out of hand. That Harry, does he know you? Does he have reason to be wary of you?
Not yet. Why?
Then let us simply ask to speak with him. Let us bring him to a private place and take care of this matter without touching his companions. Their deaths will bring us nothing.
I always forget what a delicate constitution you have. But perhaps you're right for once. You three, stay back and let Alester talk. If the Potters get restless, you'll know what to do.
Let's go.
That's quite cool. I could have played as the other guy there, I think. Now, I'm pretty sure when I played this on the PlayStation way back in the day, this is as far as I got, because I don't remember having those options previously. Right, well, we've got a yellow arrow up at the top there.
My lords, what an honor your visit is for me.
I am Jaremy, Master Potter. I own this modest establishment. How might I be of assistance to you?
Dennis, go fetch wine from the trial for their lordships. Move it!
Yes, Master.
The wine will not be necessary, thank you. We would like to speak with one of your apprentices, a certain Harry Waters. This is where he works, is it not?
Harry? Yes, he works here, but has he done something wrong?
I must come up with a story to reassure him.
No, do not worry. One of my servants had a quarrel with him recently regarding a gaming debt. This situation is embarrassing and I would like to see it dealt with before leaving King's Landing. I would like to give compensation to your apprentice myself.
That is very commendable of you, my lord. I'm certain that Harry will appreciate it. Unfortunately, he's not available at the moment. He's not here. But I will tell him of your visit, never fear.
Do not mock us, Potter.
There's no need for that. What is wrong with you?
This old goat is dripping with fear, Alester. He won't give us the boy if we ask nicely.
Is there something wrong, Master Jaremy?
Dennis, don't get involved in this.
Sirs, your hostile manner is unwelcome here. I must ask you to leave.
If I do not intervene, Valar will kill him.
Hold your tongue, boy, if you want to keep it. The only one we're interested in is Harry, Master. For the good of everyone here, you would do best to tell us where he is.
Yes, of course. He's just inside.
Please forgive Dennis, my lords. He didn't think he was doing any harm. I'll have him whipped, yes.
Now here's a person who knows when it's best to grovel. His way of crawling is edifying, Alester. You should learn from it.
Let us go find Harry, Valar. Hurry up and be done with this mess.
Could have just gone in the shop in the first place. Not had to have that conversation. Just inside of here. Here we go.
Get back, murderers! You will not touch a hair on that child's head!
Ah, the mother hen's lackeys. I wondered when you would finally join in the fun.
Lord Waymarr, what's all this? Who are these men?
They're coming for you, Harry. Stay inside, you'll be safe.
We'll see about that.
Right. Top-notch battle systems here again. Hero abilities. Oh yeah, I remember. Right. Oh, hello. That'll do it.
Harry, go back to the hen house immediately. Warn the mother hen.
Stay where you are, child.
Run! We can't lose sight of him.
For God's sake. I don't even know what direction he went in. Where did he go? Oh, might as well pick up stuff while we're here. Saber. Coin. Westeros Archive. Seal. Those very rare seals, I remember those. They're so rare, we keep finding them on every shelf. Well, he could only have gone out of that gate, couldn't he? Can we actually go in here? Alright. Oh, that's him there, that's why. Thank you. Stop, Harry! There's a storm coming, Harry!
Get away, rascals! Miserable bastard! Stay here! Get back here! I'll tear you to... Right, let's go all the way...
Do you really believe that?
Open the door, come on.
There, he didn't get far.
He's running out of breath. He's almost out.
The kid left us behind. Hells!
Complain as much as you want. It won't make him turn around. I hope you have a backup plan.
Do not push me, Alester. I am not in the mood. Let us return to the Potters. Perhaps my men managed to hold onto a prisoner. If so, we still have a chance to track them
Hey!
down.
I was right next to him. How have I not captured that lad after all that running? You lost the apprentice tracks. Return to Jaremy. What? I was stood right in front of him. What the shit? Oh dear. God's sakes, bloody miles away from that place now. Oh, for the love of Christ. How do we get back to this place?
Cerly, were you able to catch the bastard?
He managed to get away from us. What is the situation here?
Other men of Mother Hen fell upon us. They scattered once they realized that the child is no longer here.
Are there any survivors? Perchance they have some information.
There's naught left of most of them except blood and guts, but one still seems to be in one piece over there.
He will do.
He will do. Waymarr Cirly. Oh.
I'm searching for your master. The one who calls himself the Mother Hen. Tell me what you know.
Go fuck yourself.
Well, that's nice.
You're only wounded. I knew worse in the war. A maester should be able to sew you up. Your choice, life or death. In both cases, I can grant your wish.
I want to live.
So, you will have to surrender to me. I am Sir Alester of House Sarwyk, and I will ask you two things. You will tell us where to find your master, and you will forswear his service. You will in no way warn him that we are coming for him. Understood? Then swear to it.
I, Waymarr Cerly, do surrender to you, Sir Alester, and I accept your conditions. I swear upon the Father, upon my life, and upon the honor of my house.
Very well. I accept your surrender. Now, tell me where to find the Mother Hen.
We are using an old inn as our headquarters. We call it the Hen House. It's in the Flea Bottom district.
Very well. No doubt curiosity will draw someone here soon. You must ask them to take you to a maester. You shall live, Cerly. You may give thanks to R'hllor for his mercy.
You've mothered him enough, Alester. That wretch didn't deserve it. Let us go.
Still lying there, though. Right, where are we off to? Oh, can't go that way now. That's a bit annoying. It's quite the big place. King's Landing. It's a bloody maze, I tell you. The bloody hell do we get down from here? Is there a path on the other side? Alright. Maybe as I... Oh, for God's sake. Oh, hello, what's this, though? A seal of knowledge, can you believe it? A rare seal of knowledge, I tell you. How high up is it? Oh, I can't jump down anyway. Never you mind. Right. How the feck does this place work? Come on, guys, out of the way. Oh, here we go, here we go. This'll do it. Jesus Christ, I've ended up on a bow. Oh, there we go.
There is the hen house. Our hunt is coming to an end. Dizil, I hope that my bloodseekers are ready.
Yes, sir. They are surrounding the house as you ordered. They will kill any who attempt to flee.
Perfect.
I saw movement behind the windows. They know that we're here.
They were expecting us. Do you smell that, Alester? It's the smell of fear. The hen got his foot caught in our trap. Right now he must be cursing his own stupidity.
You're drooling with pleasure.
Why not? This is a moment to be enjoyed. My enemies are about to stumble and their fall will increase my power. It is sweet nectar to one who lives by his sword, Alester. It is my honor. Attack!
Right, in we go then. Fight! Remember to allocate your points in the character sheet. Yes, that's a good point, actually. We shall have to remember how to do that. I haven't seen anything pop up on screen. Yes, we're clean of points at the moment. Should we have a manual save just before we go in? Right, in we go.
Sir Godrick, there you are.
Come! Come closer so that I may see your faces more clearly.
Godrick. So that is the name of the man hiding behind that ridiculous alias.
Ah, the bastard tracker and his band of miscreants. Our dear queen ended up releasing her dogs.
I'll make you regret your words, old man. It will be my pleasure to slit your throat.
My master will know what happened. He will have your heads planted on spikes. And be certain that Cercei Lannister will not escape this unscathed. Her betrayal will not go unpunished.
What betrayal do you speak of?
Queen Cercei officially named you as an enemy of the crown. If there is a traitor amongst us, it's you.
Poor madman. Do you not even know whom you attack? My master is none other than Lord John Arryn.
The Hand of the King.
No matter. It is the winners who write history. No one will ever know who came here. I will make sure of that personally.
As for you, sir, whoever be your master, this is where your road ends. That is the Queen's will.
Sir Godrick, escape through the cellar. We will take care of these assassins.
May the warrior protect you, my friend. We will meet again on the other side. Harry, follow me.
He must not get away. Kill them all.
I feel like I'm working for the wrong side here, but never mind. This guy behind you. And we're dying. Jesus Christ, where's the other guys gone? Being left on me bloody own by everybody.
Master above, have mercy on us. How many of them are there still?
It's that Godrick we need. Wex, get the others and go upstairs. Stop Mother Hen's henchmen landing on us again.
My pleasure, sir.
Let's go and take care of him.
Veil of Iron Plate Gauntlets. Nice. Handle Glaive bonus loot. Let's have a little look. Well, the one we've got on is 22 damage. No, 42.4 to 48.54 damage. Whoa. That saber's better, isn't it? Oh, that's a rapier, I suppose. Yeah, it's a lighter weight one, isn't it? I need to remember this weapons thing as well, because he's good at certain things, isn't he? It's got bleeding on that as well. .3 to 50.9. Cutting. Cutting. Well, that save is actually the best one there. Now he's oh God, gonna forget all of this now. I'm sure he's is he not a medium armor? No, I think he starts as a light armor guy, doesn't he? But we've actually got him set up as a medium. No. I think I went heavy, didn't I? That's what it was. And they're heavy. 102 armor. Goodness gracious me, people, I can't remember. Hang on. I can't remember, and I can't remember where it tells you what the bloody thing is. Right, well this is exciting, isn't it? Oh, I can't bloody remember. Let's just get on with it. I'll figure it out off camera and come back to it. This guy's annoying me. He's going to kill me as well if I don't sort myself out. I've actually died because he kept missing with his sword. Try to remember how to change back characters there. What the shit? Jesus Christ. All coming after me for some reason. Vale of Arran Coatmail. Medium armor, and it's not as good as mine. This looks like a bit of a fight.
You are very persistent, but don't think that I shall fall so easily. A little wildfire will perhaps cool your ardor.
Wildfire? That pyromancer's piss burns everything it touches. A drop can transform a man into a human torch.
I know Wildfire Valar. It is nothing but another of my god's incarnations.
Getting absolutely hammered. Jesus Christ, the thingy's gone down, has he? Oh no, he's not. It's just a boss thing. Fuck's sake. It's like one of his hits takes nearly all of my health off. It's like, what the shit? Fucking hell, there's two people in this fight, guys, you know what I mean? Completely ignoring the other character. Ah, he's gone down, has he? We got him. Thank God I had 100 health flasks though, eh?
And that is how the Queen declares war upon her king. Truly a bleak day for the Seven Kingdoms. The rebellion, the trident, all that we've suffered. All of that for this?
You have tried to carry out your duty to the end, as we did ours. You will die loyal to your word and your duty. May this thought soften your end. I will pray for the Master to welcome you to his light.
We are not finished, Alester. It is the bastard's turn now.
Avalanche looks like a good sword. .2 to 72.8 damage, it's a lot higher. Hit chance plus 5%, chance to inflict bleeding 7 seconds with each attack 2%. Nice. Quick save. I think it's fair to say the story that keeps you driving through. It's like what do you got to say for yourself, Harry Waters, eh?
No, please stop by the Seven. Do not hurt me.
You certainly gave us the runaround. You had your chance, but it couldn't last.
Why are you doing this? What do you want from me? What have I done?
We are here because the Queen wishes it. Don't take it personally. Go on, Alester. The honor is yours. Try to distinguish yourself for once.
It is out of the question. Let him take care of it.
You're the one who kills children. Do it yourself. You haven't changed since the war.
I have changed more than you can imagine. But you're right, I enjoy seeing my enemies bend beneath my blade.
But why? What could the Queen possibly want with me?
You will never know. Don't chide yourself, Alester. I will obtain River Spring, like I obtained the Queen's favor.
We have accomplished our task and slaughtered half of King's Landing. In good Game of Thrones fashion. I think we may have looted these rooms on the way up, or the way down as it were.
Everything is finished up there, Sir Valar. There's not a soul left alive in this whole bloody place.
Good. Pillage as much as you want, but if you find letters or documents, let us know.
My thanks, sir. I will let the other Bloodseekers know.
We have nearly finished. You've been nothing but an irritant to me, Alester. I couldn't have taken much more of your company.
Your words are as empty as your sense of honor.
What do you know of my sense of honor? You, who ran away from your duty.
Don't play that game with me. You know what I speak of.
I see that you have still not gotten over your mistakes. Enough idle chatter. We need the documents that the Queen requested. I do not wish to remain here long.
Search the hen house. There's a lot of dead folks lying around.
This chest is horrible. There's no way to open it without...
Unless you've got the key like me.
This would appear to be what we seek. Let us see what this Godrick was hiding. Letters. So he wasn't lying. He did have orders from the King's hand himself. Ah, here is something that will no doubt interest the Queen.
What have you found?
I was tracking down a girl who vanished just as I was about to close in on her. This document details what happened to her. It surprised me that she escaped me so easily. Jon Arryn was behind all of that. He sent her to hide in the north, and it would seem that this Godrick was supposed to join her. Yohn, someone must go to the north and get that girl. The Queen wanted her head at any cost. You are my best spy. I would like you to go in person, take a few men and go to Castle Black. Pretend to be Godrick Donnely. That whore will more easily come out of her hole if she thinks she's found her protector. Send me a raven as soon as you have located her. I will go meet you and take care of her personally.
Understood, Sir Valar.
It is time that I return to the Red Keep to report to the Queen, Alester.
Don't think that you'll see her without me.
Indeed. We will meet again at the entrance to the throne room.
Right, well that answers what happened to... Well, how the girl ended up in the Night's Watch and everything. So we're 3 months behind, obviously, so he's just told that guy to go and pretend to be Godrick, who's the guy we've just killed. So that's why Godrick wasn't there to meet her. How come there's still a... Or is it outside? Oh, it might be downstairs right now. Marker on the map. Any goodies in here? Oh no, this is where we came from, isn't it? Right. I have a tender spot in my heart for cripples and bastards and broken things. Tyrion Lannister. Be curious to see how long this game is, actually. Seems to suggest that it's quite large, considering the amount you'd have to do to save up to get certain things from shops and what have you. Oh, he's a thug, isn't he? Right, anyway, let's crack on. Mind you, that said, I think the quest is kind of open now. I can have a wander about. It's a dead end. Could do with a shop to dump the stuff we've picked up. Oh. Where am I meant to go? Oh, here we go, yeah. It's a bloody maze, this place. It really is. Ah, I think the shops are around these air parts. Right, let's sell. Oh, that saber's quite good. I think we only we got a better sword, though, didn't we, for the. How come I haven't got Avalanche equipped? What's going on? Oh, because I got it after the fight, that's why. I thought I'd put it on, though. No, the rapier. Alright, you got to hit it twice, have you? There we go. That'd be why, then. Not overly sure what the armour was that we picked up. Alester's cloak, Sarwyk, Gilt Waters. Okay. I don't recall changing cloaks, but there you go. So Gilt Waters seems to be slightly better, doesn't it? Bargaining chance plus 6%. I'll keep that on then. I really could do with knowing what the bloody hell the setup was that I created in the first place. I could have sworn I went a heavy character, which means I need to start putting heavy kit on. But I can't for the life of me remember. Is it down at the bottom? Alright. Well, as it happens, we've seemed to have leveled up our light armour for this dude, don't we? So, I'd gone light armour for him. Or, no, I think he starts as a light armour character, but for some bizarre reason they give him a medium set of armour to start the game with. So he needs to be in light armour. Seems reasonable. And his kit at the moment, I'm pretty sure it's a medium piece of kit he's got on. .335. Yeah. Never mind. I'll hang on to the arrows, I think. I've got a whole gold coin. Goodness gracious. Bloody well expensive, this place. I think all of them are, though, to be fair. Anyway, onward. We've sold our stuff. That's what we wanted to do. Let's get ourselves off to see the Queen, shall we? I'm sure that takes us down again, didn't it? No. Here we are, I think. The throne room.
You certainly took your time. 1 second more and I was going to see the Queen alone.
You didn't think I'd give you that pleasure, did you? We're off.
That sounds odd. And why not?
Ah, my brave knights have returned.
Your Grace, the mission you gave me has been accomplished. Furthermore, here are the documents that you asked for.
Perfect. I note that you managed to cooperate finally. Let me see that. So that wretch is in the north. Good. Now, let us speak of you, sirs. I have had news of your hunt's progress. Your escapades throughout the city are already a source of much talk. I would have appreciated a bit more discretion.
I do my utmost for my queen.
Forgive me, there were many men standing between us and our objective.
I see. I shall attribute that to your inexperience in the matter, sir. Do not let this happen again. I'd rather not have to get rid of you. But after all, this commotion revealed our enemies, did it not? Without that, I imagine that you would not have found out about this mother hen. On that subject, I heard tell that Lord Alester insisted on resolving matters peacefully at the Potters. Is this true?
I stand completely by that decision.
Indeed. A massacre would have been useless. I deemed that we could arrive at our ends without killing innocents.
I appreciate your frankness. But those Potters sheltered our enemy's accomplice. They were guilty of treason, even if indirectly. I would have liked for them to pay the price. Really, I imagine it would have been better to spare them, if only to avoid drawing too much attention to this whole affair. What matters is that our enemies have been destroyed for good.
Consider it done, Your Grace. The mother hen, whose true name is Godrick Donnely, will cause you no more problems.
On the other hand, you must know that the man served the hand of the king himself. If he hears of this, his reaction may be detrimental to your cause.
Do not worry, my good fellow. Lord John Arryn will learn nothing of the kind. The hand of the king is dead. I heard of it just a moment ago.
What?
What happened?
He was struck down by illness. His intrigues and power died with him.
I see.
And concerning River Spring, Your Grace? Have you made your decision?
Not yet, sir. Your collaboration is not yet finished.
Your Grace, I had thought to fulfill my contract by eliminating the enemies of the Crown.
You thought wrongly, Sir Alester. In light of the letter you brought to me, there still remains one person for you to find. The documents that you've brought me will enable us to continue our search for the young girl that you allowed to escape, Sir Valar. This information leads me to believe that she was sent north, somewhere close to Castle Black. Her name is Jane Greystone. I want you to return her to King's Landing, dead or alive. Use whatever means you like. I care not. It is now up to you to prove how determined you are to become the future master of River Spring. Come back to me once you have taken care of the young girl. Not before. You may go.
Unfortunately for you, Alester, one of my men has already left for the wall. That is a race you will not win.
I don't know. Got the fire god on my side. The Queen wants the girl. Right. Oh, there we go.
Like a fine lady, while my good master rots in
Uthar Donnely. Is that the son of?
Well, well. Has the hungry lioness found herself a new lackey?
Are you speaking of the Queen like that? In her own palace? We are in the Red Keep, young man. You must enjoy living dangerously. What is your name?
My name is Uthar of the Vale. I was a knight under John Arryn, the Hand of the King. At least until that whore from the Westerlands killed him.
Careful. Such talk would be ill-advised.
I will say what must be said. She is a murderer and a traitor plotting against her king. I dare to say it, and it seems I am the only one here who does.
Is he sure of what he claims?
You are making some serious accusations. I hope you're aware of the gravity of your words.
My Lord John Arryn was unquestionably loyal to King Robert. He argued with the Queen, and within days he fell ill and died. Was that a coincidence? I think not. And though many may have forgotten what they owe Lord Arryn, I have not.
'Tis no matter, let him manage his own. He is digging his own grave, I must reason with him.
Such accusations would cause you much grief if they were to be heard by the wrong ears. I advise you to curb your rashness, for your own good.
I swore an oath to serve John Arryn with my life. I was unable to give it to him in battle, but I can devote it to condemning his assassins. It is my duty.
Your fate is in your hands, my lord. I hope you do not live to regret it.
Reports Sir Uther's statements to Queen Cercei. Ready? Well, so it's a blue marker. Let's have a look at how this all works. Silence in the ranks, which is a side objective. Oh, it's just an objective, isn't it? The Red Keep was harbouring a real little gem, a young knight, Sir Uthar Donnely, proclaiming to anyone that blah blah blah. Did the idiot have a death wish to treat the Queen thus so in her own place? I could maybe use this naivety to make myself look better in the Sovereign's eyes. Yeah. Oh, go on. Should we do something naughty?
Sir Alester, what are you still doing here? I would have thought you'd be moving heaven and earth to find the Greystone girl.
I am, Your Grace. But first I must tell you of Sir Uthar Donnelly's impropriety. He spoke of you in a manner that was inappropriate.
Ah, Sir Uthar, yes. A sad case of excessive loyalty. The poor boy holds me responsible for the illness of our late lamented John Arryn. I do not know what fantasy has overtaken him. I imagine that he allowed his pain to overshadow his reason. As for my bore of a husband, he pays no attention to what is said, even within his walls. He is incapable of maintaining order, or even his queen's dignity.
I find it hard to believe that no one came forth to defend you, Your Grace.
Oh, of course, Sir Valar immediately offered to silence him in the most violent manner. But I do not wish to see the young man hurt for such a trifling thing.
It's a chance to earn her favour. Let's make sure we know what she wants above all. What? Let's make sure we know what she wants above all. That is very sensible. Let us leave it at that. The Queen's honour must be defended.
And just what would you like, Your Grace? Speak, and it will be my pleasure to grant you your wish.
You think that you might be more diplomatic than your half-brother? Yes, I suppose so. The hand of the king was very much loved by his people, and our differences were well known about court. It would be unwise for me to be too severe towards Sir Uthar. That would simply lend credence to his foolish words.
I should be able to find a more elegant solution. Sir Uthar might find it in his best interest to humble himself, perhaps even publicly.
Really? You intrigue me. Go ahead, Sir Alester.
So, knight. No doubt you come back to carry out vile deeds for that whore you kneel to.
He has to be the one to attack me. If I scare him, he'll be quiet. Let's pretend to help him. What do we think? I don't think he's going to scare off.
You are mistaken, Sir Uthar. The Queen does not wish to hurt you. Quite the contrary. She has already done much to spare you a tragic fate.
What do you mean?
Your talk does her no more harm than the buzzing of a mosquito. However, it has not gone unnoticed. Some people are becoming annoyed. Such as my half-brother, Sir Valar, for example. He has a notion that your death would distinguish him in the eyes of her grace.
Sir Valar, eh? He's a swine, and unworthy of such a title. Let him come. 'Twould be an honor to defend my lord's memory.
His devotion to Arryn is his weakness. Valar will not give him an honourable death.
No, I don't think so. The Queen does not want any bloodshed. Valar will not come for you in the light of day. Perhaps bandits will slit your throat in a dark alley, or you will fall dead drunk into Blackwater Rush. Valar is very inventive. One thing is certain. There will be no glory in the death he plans for you. Listen to my advice. Leave this city.
Why are you telling me all of this?
I do not want my bastard brother distinguishing himself in the eyes of the Queen, particularly in such a sordid manner. I have my reasons for this, but they're no concern of yours. And then you're young and foolhardy. Your only crime is being too loyal to your deceased lord. That does not deserve such punishment.
I see. Perhaps it is time for me to leave this nest of vipers after all. Thank you for your honesty, sir.
That's a pleasure. Well, that went rather well.
All was resolved without too much injury. The Queen should be pleased.
Oh, here is my valiant knight. You certainly brought a little wisdom to that young man. And in doing so, you appear to have forgotten your duty.
Oh, for God's
Sir
sake.
Uthar has left, Your Grace. No blood was spilled, as you wished.
Admittedly. But what of the insults to my person? You were supposed to make him lose face, push him to commit a public act of contrition. Instead of that, he leaves for his lands, his head held high. His foul slurs festering in his wake.
I am sorry, Your Grace. I served you poorly.
It is neither the first nor the last insult that my position will oblige me to bear. The important thing is that he has gone. But I had hoped for more from you. And now, pray accomplish the task that I gave you. I will not be satisfied with half measures this time. Bring me the girl.
Very well, Your Grace.
God's sake. How hard to please is she? Alester gained level 4. Woohoo! Level up time.
And I suppose you'll be wanting to marry
No, that's not what we wanted to do. So you can't back out of this without coming out of the whole menu. It's quite the annoyance. Right, we have one stance point. What do we fancy? Effortlessly find a flaw in your opponent's defense and knock him down. Oh, nice. Stun your opponent by striking them in the face. Taunt your enemies to rush towards you. No, I don't want to do that. I think we'll go with a knockdown, will we? And for our roll point, we have increased the burn rate of the opponent who's already on fire. Oh, hang on, we were going down this side, weren't we? Invoke R'hllor's light to blind your enemies. Within a range of 5 meters, they will have trouble distinguishing their allies from their opponents. That's quite cool, because it can hurt their own people. Use the Flame of Life to revive a teammate who has been knocked down. Yeah, the Flame of Light only seems to... yeah, Flame of Light seems to need liquid though, doesn't it, I think? Invoke R'hllor's light to blind your enemies. I think we might take that one. What's this one? Increase the burn rate, yeah. When you are knocked out, R'hllor gives you a second chance. After your first knockout each fight, you're automatically revived with 25% health. Bloody hell, that's good, isn't it? Could do with coming down this way then. Right, that one it is then. If I'd known that, I probably wouldn't have spent that one. Ooh. 12 points to spend. Yeah, I've kind of stuck with our... See, these bonuses are only going to happen on light armor, and I'm walking around in medium armor. But then, yeah, we kind of discovered that, didn't we? Because it only seems to be plus 45 health anyway. Yes, and then we have to think about the cutting and blunt instrument and all that malarkey as well. There'd be a lot to think about, people, you know what I mean? We're not really switching our weapon sets out, are we? This is the thing. That's blunt. What's that one then? List of weapons in this category: blunt arrows, blunt bolts. Jesus Christ. It's all getting a bit silly. So one-handed hammers, one-handed maces. Blunt arrows, blunt bolts, yeah. Right, we're going to stick with swords for the cutting anyway. The blunt weapons are short blades and pole arms for perforating. Right, let's do maces, and that way we've got an option for a second weapon set. Right. Well, we've gone well over the hour mark there, people. I think that's a perfect place to wrap things up. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again in Game of Thrones on the PlayStation 3, and I shall catch you next time, folks. Take it easy. Bye.